There we go. So hello everyone. Are you still watching?
Oh, I'm watching.
Okay. Yeah, West of Loathing came up.
Police Maverick. Wait, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you were watching.
Marin's still here. Hi, Marin. All right.
Oh, that's cool for him. You just said. Good.
She didn't say anything.
The Spider-Man Miles Morales game on PS5.
Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, I think there's some Sony event going on like exactly right now, which is probably why the stream was so fucking desolate when I started.
You see, all the cool gamers are watching that right now, but all the extra cool gamers are right here on the Lextra Streams Twitch stream.
I appreciate the support. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. And now I'm going to... They were revealing the PS5 design. It looks like my wireless router. Yeah. See, I take glory in not having any idea what's going on. I'll just fucking see the news about it later, inevitably. Like, I don't really give that much of a shit. Like, I honestly just forgot E3 was happening, and like, you know, it'll be there eventually.
Oh wow, Marin, it super does look like a wireless router, gosh.
If Nintendo does something, I'll probably watch it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be busy streaming and fucking around and like jacking off and stuff. It's time to continue West of Loathing. You remember West of Loathing? We did it before. It was a game we played previously. It's a point-and-click adventure game. There was the trade man that I hated.
It's a turn-based RPG, really, isn't it? Like,
yeah, but it's also a point-and-click adventure.
I suppose. But it doesn't seem like that's the genre it primarily exists.
You remember lady who was drunk or whatever? That was fun. That was pretty cool.
Drinking's a big deal.
Oh yeah, no, this game was great. Like, genuinely, it's great. It's fucking, it's by the Kingdom of Loathing people.
Yeah, Kingdom of Loathing is an old browser game from like the mid-2000s. I used to play it in middle school.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I named my new ghost horse Charizard.
That's why it's so wild to me that this... Oh yeah, it's trying to be Charizard. So glad it's Charizard.
Yeah, I named it Charizard. Oh yeah, I also really liked the thing where it's a sheriff. The sheriff, it just says sheriff, but he is literally the sheriff. Like, he's the sheriff's office. Like, he explicitly says that he is the sheriff's office. Okay, so yeah, there were a couple people from before who, like, I remember going up and being like, "Whoa, I'll talk to you when I'm leaving town." But I forget what to do. I think I'm just gonna be like... Yeah, you can't come back here. The thing that's making me antsy here is that I'm supposed to let these various assorted characters that we made allies with last time. Hold on a second, my eye is itchy. These various assorted characters that we made friends with last time, like, I'm supposed to let them know when I'm heading west, but like, then I nothing happens when I try to talk to them. Like, I don't know exactly what the deal is, if I'm just meant to leave. Oh yeah, this guy was fused with the cactus. That was his arc.
Me too. I'm a cactus right now. All of you at home can't tell, but I'm fused with the cactus too.
Yeah, they call him Cactus, that guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna click yes. Oh, all you need now is a partner, someone to share the trail with. Someone you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Oh, okay. So I was always able to do that.
Get a partner.
Okay, so that's the deal. I forget which one is Susie Cochran and which one is the other one. Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is the doctor. I forgot about that. The doctor had just like gone and fucked off. The plot of this game is that we're in some sort of post-apocalyptic event.
Oh, since the cows came home.
Yeah, ever since the cows came home, which is always written with like capitalized letters. We fought a cow earlier, but it's more like a cow skull that's covered in fire than it is like an actual cow. You know, I'm gonna take Doc Alice. I remember liking her. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your XP for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it, or would you prefer to decide for yourself where your XP gets spent? I don't know. What do you think, Julia?
Wait, let me just...
The thing, they've been automatically spending XP up until this point, but you can choose to spend it manually.
If you spend it manually, then you can min-max. Do you like min-maxing? I like min-maxing.
I mean, it's neat, but like, yeah, it seems like it just has an like automatic way of just giving you a relatively balanced stat build. What was the deal with this in Kingdom of Loathing?
There's no XP per se in the original, because you basically just get like kind of experience for each of your main stats separately.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like XP stat, like there's nothing that quite exists like that. It's just your stats increase, and once your main stat gets to a certain like number, then you level up. But it's not like...
Right, yeah. I'll start spending it manually. So yeah, I have to actively spend it if I want to level something up. You consult the southeast west map the hostler gave you. You can only list two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Company's westernmost camp.
There's not, I should say though, there's not really like that much customization of your stats in the original, because it's just not something, if there is, it's just equipment based. But like, you always want your class's main stat to be the highest. Like,
yeah,
that's...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so now we're in Dirtwater, I guess. Charizard whinnies as you approach. I combed her mane. Alright, yeah. So, here we are in Dirtwater, I guess. They got a jewel saloon. They got Dirtwater Mercantile. They got this person. What's the deal with this person? Check this. Look at them go. Is that like a gun that they have?
Valid.
And like a weird like turtle shell hat. And here's Alice. If we're gonna look into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territory cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. See if there was a pattern. You okay? Haha, sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. You've discovered a new map location, the Dave Yard.
The Dave? Ah, that's great.
Am I forgetting about anything? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. Be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder. Scout doesn't... Why is... The saloon music is like skipping around a bunch. Weird. Bonesville Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Felice. Glad to know you, Felice. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? I saw the sign advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. Previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it gratis. Or gratis. Like, as in for free. You need help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. Sure, let's see what's up. Thanks, I'd have poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This is taking a strange turn. Oh, they felt... Like, oh, we must have the courage to imagine if it was Libra. Also, these guys fell asleep during a fight, so they're still just punching each other. It's great.
That's great.
Oh, it's my room.
There's some other person here.
That's my partner, remember?
Oh gosh.
Blank postcard. Got a blank postcard. What's that do? Oh, wow. Oh, this is a big map. This is a much bigger map now. Previously, it was a much smaller map. Now they have a big map. This is probably the like main area of the game, you know, now that we've gone out west. What's that? Oh yeah, blank postcard. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. I see. Okay, so yeah. Piano player is not very good at his job. Try and fix him. You lift up the player piano player's coat to reveal the hatch in his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Well, we can't pick it.
Incredible.
These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. And there's also the slop meat stand. Slop for 5 meat. I got it. I got some slop. I guess it increases your maximum health by 5. That's good. See bartender for darts. How come they're allowed to drink without hat? Yeah, there was a joke in the fucking first bar we walked into in this game that like you're not allowed to drink without a hat. Like you just, so that's we had to get a hat.
It's no joke, Lexi.
There's just this is great. This is fantastic. A cowbell. You know,
that seems like it could have lore significance though, given the importance of cows here.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I'm gonna, if you want, I'm gonna stream the game to the.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I'd love to have game audio. Yeah.
Yeah, to the chat, so that both game audio and also you'll be able to see it better, which is probably important for, you know, seeing it. Yeah, this cowbell, you can just hit it.
It's fun.
This chair fell over. I gained 1 XP. Amazing. What are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, you know, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need more to go pick me up some. I need someone to go pick me up some more. God. Saltpeter, isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Looks, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. Nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars.
I like Fort Cowardice. That's a good name.
Yeah, this lady is too busy washing dishes also. And there's a pot full of slop. A pot stovetop slop pot. This is cute. Full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. See, it's like hamburger helper. What's this guy's deal? The old man stares off into the distance listening to piano. He doesn't react to you at all. There's a lot to investigate in here. I also I want some darts. Sign on a dartboard said C for darts. I'm sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. Let's see about the old man. Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Do weirdest stories. Fantastical, like. Okay. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it doesn't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella.
Ellsbury is going to be an important character.
Yeah. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket. This fucking... Last time we had to reach into a spittoon to get like a special fucking thing.
Oh yeah. I remember you got something really good in there.
Yeah. I say this despite you're already intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice. Saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. This rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. All right, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who choose cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp, it feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving.
I love how...
Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. Hooray! You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. The item goes in your offhand.
This is good. What does it do?
+3 melee attack damage, +3 spell damage.
Hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty solid.
So I think that's better for my offhand than the can of infinite beans is. Yes. Better spell damage, better melee attack damage, less muscle and moxie though, which is a shame.
I think you're playing a mysticality class though.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's
no, I know.
Like
I understand. That's why I was doing that.
Yeah.
How much XP do I have for? Yeah, okay. So yeah, the classes in this game are like different from your usual classes. So yeah, God, I remember one of the perks you get is if you run into cactuses enough times, then it just gives you a perk that like increases your max health because your entire body has built up an extra set of skin capillaries to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds.
That's really good.
But yeah, mysticality class. Which I'm a bean mancer is my class. That's literally the class. You have bean shield, I have lava fava as my fucking skills. Okay, so let's now we need to check out the room that's called quote unquote poker room.
Yeah, the original
it was originally pasta mancers.
It was originally pasta mancers and sorcerers.
Yeah. The poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A 6 is equivalent to a 2-eyed king of clubs. A 4 beats a king. 8s are wild unless accompanied by 4 jacks. 3 aces must be replaced with 3 6s of spades, but are worth the same as a pair of 10s of clubs. Deuces are wild, and 10s of diamonds are double wild. What is double wild? Any player caught with a pocket king immediately loses the game. Any player with more than 23 cards in their hand must remove their hat. 10s are wild, unless accompanied by 3 5s. 2 10s of hearts are worth the same as an ace, but beat 2 7s. Any player with more than 27 cards in their hand must draw an additional 16 cards. 3 4s of spades and 3 8s count as a straight. Any player who draws 3 cross-eyed jack of spades must remove their boots. 5s are wild unless accompanied by a king. A pair of cross-eyed jacks rank higher than a 3 of clubs, but are equivalent to a pair of one-handed jacks of clubs. 4 deuces must be replaced with 3 10s, but are twice as valuable as 3 6s. Trays are wild unless accompanied by 2 blue-eyed kings. Any player passing out drunk at the table must remove their hat. Cross-eyed kings are wild unless accompanied by a pair of 2s. A backwards royal flush beats another flush.
Why is the text like fucking broken?
Wait, a straight beats a straight. Apparently a straight beats a straight.
Yeah, but you know what else beats a straight?
Like gay, yeah. Like we're talking about poker though.
Yeah, but like
So, like a straight beats a straight. Like high straight beats straight.
A straight beats a straight, you know. This table's full up. So yeah, we've walked into the quote-unquote poker room, I guess. Let me double check something. I'm not sure if I actually... Yeah, okay, I did set the category to Quest of Loathing. That's good. Anyway, yeah. Hi, Raven.
Hi. How you doing?
Good. Are you seeing the video game right now?
I'm seeing the video game right
Okay.
now.
Do you have Twitch open as well?
I just opened it.
Cool. Yeah, we're playing Quest of Loathing again.
I see. I didn't know there was any more of this game to play.
No, we only played through basically the tutorial last time.
This is like a long ass game. I'd expect the original Kingdom of Loathing is like a big ass browser game. Like there's a lot to do.
Okay.
You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits next to you. A lady to your right introduces herself as Ada, and the player to your left says his name is Edwin. Let's ante up. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. 4 cross-eyed kings, a 4 of spades, and 3 kings. Okay. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%.
You generally want to raise if you have a good hand.
This is like fake poker, though, Raven.
Yeah.
But
our odds of winning are around 40%. We have 4 cross-eyed kings, a 4 of spades, and 3 kings, which is a great hand because everyone knows that 4 cross-eyed kings are wild as long as it's accompanied by 3 spades, and also that a spade is wild if it's accompanied by 4 kings, which means that you get the point. That the rules are nonsense.
If you check, you get a plus 10% win chance. I don't know how that works, but okay.
If you glamorously strategize, you get 1 glamour, I guess?
I'm not sure if it costs 1 glamour or gains 1 glamour or costs 1 muscle.
I'm not sure what that's like implying.
You arrange your cards into a more aesthetically pleasing spread. Plus 20% win chance. Yeah, so it required glamour. It's the second round of betting. The pot's 60 meat. You estimate your chances of winning around 60%. I have 3 mysticality, so I can do this. You do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. 20%, which means that they are now better. Okay. Continue the game. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are around 80%.
I would gumptiously strategize.
Yeah. You cock your hat at a jauntier angle. 20% win chance.
So we have a 100% win chance.
Dealer announces that the ante has been raised to 25. Let's do it. Let's ante up. Playing poker. The dealer gives the tech a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. 3 4s of hearts and a 1-eyed king. It's the first round. Let's gumptiously raise. Second round of betting. Pot is 150 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are 40%. I'll cleverly strategize.
Yeah, I'm guessing you want to do that one whenever you can.
It seems like the strategized ones just have, like, check is if you can't do it. Raise, increases the pot and requires a stat to do it. But,
I would forcefully
it seems like forcefully strategize is generally the best thing to do.
It's forcefully
strategizing in general. Strategizing in general, because it literally just requires 3 of some stat to be able to do it.
Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie are like the main.
I win. You frown and reveal a South Carolina straight. Ada smiles wildly and reveals her cards. A Royal Georgia flush. Edwin turns over a straight. You win. You gather your haul.
Got 150 meat.
Let's keep going. 30 meat. The dealer gives a deck shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. A pair of jacks and diamonds.
Okay,
A pair of
guess who's in
jacks
the
and
chat?
diamonds.
Guess who is in the chat?
Who?
Commander Rude.
Oh, good. Plot is 90 meat. You estimate your chances are 40%. Okay.
I think you're out of stats.
No. I haven't been expending them.
No, I'm saying like they're starting to require higher stats to do the cool things.
No, it just don't have 3 glamour. Pot is 180 meat and you estimate your chances are... We check. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. I can't obnoxiously strategize, damn. Well, we'll check again. Oh, good. You force your opponents to read them and weep. A reverse flush. Ada flips over her cards over one at a time, revealing a Kentucky flush. Edwin flips his cards one at a time, revealing a Nevada flush. You win!
I think the like stat limits are gonna just keep going up like the more you play.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, probably, but the
You need to like get better stats and then come back and take all their money.
yeah, but I have 870 meat now. I came in with like 60.
Yeah.
I love that this game exists so much. Like, this makes me so fucking happy, honestly.
So yeah, the piano man over here is he's broken. He's got a plate on his back that leads to his innards, but we can't fix it right now. We don't have a lockpick.
I bet you need to be playing Moxie class to do that. I'll be
No,
right
no,
back.
we just don't have a needle.
I wouldn't be surprised if you started with a needles Moxie though. Moxie's like the rogue class.
No, but we had needles before, Julia.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, we've used them in the past.
Yeah, because there was like something with a haystack.
Yeah, we found. Yeah, I forget. It was some joke. It was like there was a fucking single bit of hay in a stack of needles or something. I don't even know. The All right, yeah, I'm gonna use this. Okay, so yeah, there's this dusty turnip. There's a pair of silver cufflinks. I remember that. So anyway, yeah, I believe we've done everything we really can here. But there's so much more to find in Dirtwater. The little girl smelling flowers, I'll buy some. I got sweet smelling flowers. They give you 15% stench resistance for if it's in your offhand, but I already have the filthy porcelain cow in my offhand and I can't get rid of that. I mean, come on. Dirtwater post office, except the sign is faded. It's sponsored by LTNT. Raven, you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure.
I'm just scrolling Twitter.
No mail for me. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. Write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. And this is a telegraph also. There's a jail. Let's check out what's in the jail. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. You need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sheriff, you good with a gun? There's always someone in need of justice. Wanted posters back there, cells are over yonder. Boats behind her and off to the right, respectively. Are these cells don't look like there's any space behind them. This empty cell is all ghosty. Okay, well, we can talk to her again.
That's a big jail.
Let's look at the wanted poster. The House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. I wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. Like, are they named after the House in the Desert? Or is the House in the Desert named after the House in the Desert Gang?
That's a good question.
In any case, at least their location is ambiguous. Want to go after them? Yeah. So now we can go down to the House in the Desert. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Wasted, the stripy hat gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? We can go to Cavern Canyon. There's a lot of places we can go. Fuck. And there's also a shop here. Hey, Marin, are you still there?
He's here.
Ah, cool. I was just wondering.
It's a Marin.
I'm gonna look at one thing through them too. Dynamite, plum pudding. I definitely want to buy this advanced bean craft book. A lot of stat boosting things.
Hey, do you want to hear the worst possible news?
What?
Sounds like this is not actually.
I mean, this is the worst possible news, but also it's hilarious. So it like sort of cancels out, and it just turns into regular news. So there's a title where the article is Graham Linehan catfished on dating app by quote unquote obsessive Twitter communist.
Obsessive Twitter
the article
communists?
is, yeah, obviously they're just painting like someone went and like found him on a dating app or something, and then just like what yeah, I don't even know. It sounds like there was like going to be a nude exchange, and then they just fucking laughed at him and called him a dipshit and a turf or whatever. And like it goes, I was heartbroken and furious. I remember thinking to myself that I may never love again. J.K. Rowling has been amazingly supportive. We're discussing some ideas about a dating app for the gender critical, but nothing concrete as of yet. We're thinking gender for the
What? You can't.
like gend
No,
and then the
I
letter
get it,
R.
I understand. That's really dumb though. What the fuck?
I hope they make it and that it gets flooded with like decent people who just shit on everyone who uses it.
Oh yeah, it'll be like that. It would be like fucking. It would be like Pew. That time that they made PewTube because they were mad at
the app
YouTube,
that
and
will
then
kill
everyone
YouTube.
and then everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, let me post a bunch of communist propaganda on it," and then
Yeah, the most watched video on PewTube was like the Soviet national anthem or some shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was that like the Nazi?
it was PewTube, the app that will replace YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it
the
was
Nazi
it was not, it was like Nazis, yeah.
Okay.
It was basically just, yeah, they were upset because PewDiePie had gotten some demonetization from jeans companies or whatever on account of being edgy. Anyway, yeah, I can learn a new bean technique here. So I can either use the old bean, which is a skill that increases your mysticality, bean wall, a skill that creates a wall of beans that provides a cover, or bean golem, a combat skill which summons a powerful golem.
Those all sound pretty good.
Yeah, I think you can learn bean golem.
That sounds like
it looks fantastic. Unfortunately, one of your early experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book. Bad goal. I don't think there's really much else to do.
Oh
right
hey,
now.
someone's here. Who is it?
Hello, Jazz.
Oh, Jeff's
Heyo.
here too, neat. I am still playing West of Seven. Ooh, there's an available there's vacant lots. I'm gonna build a checkpoint.
Yeah.
This is a lot of vacant lots. Not a lot available past this point.
That's great. That's really good.
There's nothing past here. You can't go east, you gotta go west. Alright, well now we gotta explore. There's all sorts of things we can do. We can go to the Desert House, we can go to the Dave Yard, Fort Cowardice, Cavern Canyons, the Railroad Camp. We could also just wander, I guess, which I'm assuming has a chance to bring you to like a new location or something. Am I right about that?
I have no idea.
It was okay. I figured there might have been something similar.
No. The map in the original is like purely point and click. Like you just kind of.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah. I mean, this one is too.
Available locations.
I mean, there's a button that says wander on it.
Yeah, there was nothing like that.
I gotta see what the deal with the Dave Yard is.
The Dave Yard.
Oh, it's got travel time and stuff. It has that D&D thing where stuff can happen. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. They translate into my fist. First is the first of a burning coal. Intriguing. We made it. It's the Dave Yard. Holy shit.
The Dave Yard. Are there only Daves buried there?
I
Realized
guess.
it.
Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Oh, we got brown boots. Sure enough, boots but no pants.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. That gives us +1 maximum AP. Also, there was something else I wanted to check, but I don't remember what it was. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I believe I have enough experience to level something up now. Well, I can level up Moxie if I want. That's the only thing. Or I can level up Hellbender, which will increase my spell damage. But also, probably waiting to level up Mysticality would be better. You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go back to automatically expending XP because I don't really care that much.
That's valid. Valid.
Wait, there's a colorblind mode in this? I didn't even see any color. Oh, the slider is labeled "You Never Know," which is fair, I guess.
I bet it is. I bet there is something that it affects.
Yes, definitely.
There are very few colored like
Best.
things in the original, but you know what is colored though? The 5 element.
Oh yeah, I think I've
wouldn't
seen
be
that.
surprised if it affects that.
Also, okay, there's a best font mode that changes the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this.
That doesn't look good for a game.
Yeah.
I like Arial, but it doesn't look good for a
really
game.
Funny. Best font mode. Nerd mode displays a log describing what happens in contact and combat and provides other pieces of metagame information. Okay. Well, anyway. Here we are at the Dave Yard. This tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading, "Dave was here." These remains look pretty restless. Let's put him down for good.
What's this creature called?
It's the skeleton of a Dave.
Great.
Let's see here. We also have a partner now.
Shit.
Okay.
I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah. See, I hadn't made that joke yet, but I knew it was gonna come up. Action points are fun too. The instead of using like a persistent magic meter, you use action points which refresh for every battle.
And health restores after battles too.
Yeah. Every battles are entirely self-isolated.
That's really interesting because like the original, for just being like a purely point and click game, was not. Like you would have to.
I think it just helps with the flow of gameplay. I mean, I've played enough Pokemon Uranium to feel like it would be nice if everyone just got healed after every battle.
No, I
so
actually.
that you didn't have to like drag your ass all the way back to the fucking healing point or whatever.
I think it's a pretty good mechanic, like at least for certain games. You know, like
Yeah.
if the game's balanced around it, yeah, like sure.
Because then you can make each battle like individually difficult without it just being a pain in the ass.
Yeah, healing in the original was mostly a waste of time, so it's pretty cool that in this you don't have to.
Also, yeah, there's status moves that don't end your turn as well, which is nice.
A waste of time, not in the sense that it's not useful, but something that just kind of, you know, only existed to waste your time.
Like they don't end your turn is what I meant. I'm gonna cast the bean golem. Let's see what happens. Oh, there he is.
Nice. Oh, this is a lot like the like pasta summons from the Pasta Mancer in the original. Definitely the successor to that.
10 HP and hot damage. Each opponent will take 3 damage. Or patch up. Oh, yeah, our partner can heal now and also can do a shotgun blast. Oh, this is great. Oh, I shot the bean golem. And then he got fucked up by the bean golem. Damn. Moxie
that
level
bean,
2. You got
that bean
an
golem.
skeleton bone.
That bean golem does not look anything like what I thought a bean golem would look like.
It's just a floating bean. It's great.
More like a bean familiar.
So the
It looks a lot like the pasta summons from the original, which were just normally like globs of pasta.
Doc Alice here was a doctor that she wanted to fucking. She had heard stuff about necromancy, and so she wants to take down a necromancer that seems to be raising the dead around.
All magic in Kingdom of Loathing is based on food. Like
that's the whole thing.
That's like the joke of it.
Mm-hmm.
Broadly speaking.
Let's fight another skeleton. Oh, this one is a board. Fuck. So, how are people doing?
I'm doing great. Honestly, aside from
doing
having a
okay.
cold.
Wait, you have a cold.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, they missed.
Aw.
Yeah, Julie's had a cold for a while. You made the restless
Hope you
remains
feel
more
better.
restful.
Thanks.
Skill up Hellbender level 2.
Hellbender?
Yeah, it's the thing that it increases my magic damage. Looks like Gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Free lunch. Got piano blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. You see, because they say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Here lies Dave G. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See ya in negative 36 years. I don't get that one.
Wait, go back to it? Sorry, I'm trying to like get the joke.
See ya in negative 36 years.
Oh, well, it means he died 36 years ago.
That's confusing though. Went down in a theater, Dave C. Here lies Dave J. Rap-a-pa-pow! That's all we get about Dave J. This is great. Let's beat the dickens out of these bones. Oh shit, is this one a fucking bean mancer? He's got a little chef hat on.
Oh shit.
Probably some kind of wizard skeleton.
Oh.
Lexi, you're so adorable.
What? What are you talking about?
This is
You're
true.
making the sound effect.
Oh shit. They did 7 HP of spooky damage to me. Mysticality's up. You got an item, skull chips. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G.
Oh my god. Dave
this-
D. It's David Duchovny. That's the joke.
David
Wait.
what?
David who?
David Duchovny, he plays Mulder in X-Files.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, these are all definitely like other people then.
Yeah.
A pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. Dig through it. We got a skull with an odd tag on it. It's got a little paper tag tied to it, which has inter-cemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. The tag on the skull has a serial number and says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886, Geez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag has a Catacombs address on it. So now we have a new map location.
There was a location in the original Kingdom of Loathing called the Misspelled Cemetery, where cemetery itself is misspelled and all the enemies' names are misspelled.
Yeah, the misspelled cemetery.
It's like, no, it has like an A in cemetery.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Dave G. So who is there a Dave G that was murdered by a different Dave G?
Let me look that up.
There's like a Dave L who died of a heart attack.
I don't know how to look this up.
Oh, this is the other Dave G. There's two Dave Gs.
I feel like that one's just a joke.
Anyway, yeah.
The 40 Angry Bears one, you know? Like,
Oh, that one's definitely just a joke, yeah.
Yeah.
From like 40 Angry Bears. Now we're in a mausoleum. It's one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know? One of the big marble things with drawers full of skeletons.
yes, they have one of these in the SERP in the original. Which
Let's do a big fight.
Cool.
Let's open a whole bunch of them.
Misspelled Cemeteries is misspelled correct.
Okay, so we can target the skeleton of Gritty Dave Cassidy, the skeleton of Wizard Dave Hatfield, or the skeleton of Deadeye Dave Cody, I mean.
I mean, they seem like they represent different classes, you know?
Yeah, that's the reason. Oh god, I like this game. This is a really good game.
This is a good game.
What's Alice's skill?
Every opponent takes 3 damage. Oh shit. That's pretty spooky. I love the bean golem too.
It's really valid. Yeah, it's really.
But yeah, she hurts all enemies and she can also heal you because she's a doctor.
Thanks.
This is a very easy fight. For having it be like a big fight, it's pretty easy. Press any key to continue. Glamour level 3. We got 2 gold teeth. 3 up and 3 down is a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. Alice studies the remains of your undead father. Evidently she's had an epiphany of some sort. She's become stronger. Way to go. We also got 2 gold teeth.
Alice functions similarly to a familiar from the original.
Looks like we can do more
Where she
fights
has like a
that.
vague progression to her.
I really like the fucking lighting when you're in areas that use the lantern. Like they actually have shadows and stuff. Oh, here it is.
Good.
Here,
that
we
is
found the
really cool.
pentagram chamber. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. There's a big stone sarcophagus. Pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person? Okay, so we got a gold-splattered scroll, some human ashes, and there's a robe receipt. Receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation that's going on around these parts. Grab a notebook and paperclip and receipt to the first, and paperclip the receipt to the first page. So yeah, there's a receipt for delivery of robes. That means the necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Okay. There's also a pile of human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. Someday they'll refer to these as cremains, but you would not approve.
I would scatter them in the cemetery, probably.
Yeah, I think I should probably figure out who this person was and find out where to scatter them, you know?
Yeah.
Scroll's almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've got all that practice reading inside of a dog.
What?
I don't remember when what came in, but it was probably a reference to something. Scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, and sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such like that. Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud when you're doing it. Okay. So we have a pile of human ashes. We need a glass sphere, and we need to sprinkle them with stardust. So we'll figure that out, I guess. Skull chips. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. I don't know if am I able to perform the ritual? We need a glass sphere, okay. So we're finding out more about the necromancer. You remember them?
The necromancer.
There's all sorts of places on the map. There's
I
like
assume the necromancer is the one necromancing the dead here.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. It was in the last part we found out that there was a necromancer and Alice wanted to investigate it. Let's go to Old Mission. That was a place we found out about. Oh fuck. Investigating the smoke of a nearby campfire, you find a bandit snoozing cozily beneath a large and colorful quilt. Which seems like a strange choice for camping gear, right? And then he wakes up and jumps to his feet, revealing that the large and colorful quilt is actually a large and colorfully quilted pair of pants. In stark contrast with his whimsical pants, he is undeniably hostile. Let's fight him. Got the jump on.
Fight.
So this guy has 48 HP. This might go badly. He has 10 muscle.
What's this guy called?
A quilty pantsed bandit.
I bet you can beat him.
I'm gonna set up the bean shield and then I'm gonna attack him. Oh, this is not good. Oh, the gun does a decent amount of damage though.
He doesn't actually do very much damage himself.
To be fair, he did that to the fucking bean golem. The bean golem is mostly useful as being just something for enemies to target instead of you.
I probably wouldn't be hitting people with your sword. I'd use like magic.
I don't have any spells left, Julie. I used them all. You only have like 3 AP.
Gotcha.
Like I can't. I'd love to use Lava Fava, but I can't.
Gotcha.
I can barely deal any damage to him with the sword though, but you know, as long as he keeps just attacking the bean golem instead, you know, I'm fine with that. Yeah, this is actually quite easy. And also, for some reason, the shotgun blast does more damage to this guy than it did to the skeletons. It must be like damage types or something.
Unless
I know that the original didn't have that damage type for like piercing versus guns, but like I'm just guessing at possible reasons.
No, I'm just saying like unless listed, it probably does like neutral damage. It's because there's like also like hot, cold.
Yeah. Moxie level 3. Got some thick quilted pants, some black boots, a bandit pistol.
If I had to guess, it would be that like Alice can do a lot more damage. Just with her like weapon attacks than you can, because like you're not really supposed to be hitting people with your weapon. You're supposed to be using spells. Like I get you couldn't, but like, you know.
I mean, no, but it's not that she was doing more damage than me. It's that she was doing more damage than she was doing before.
She got stronger though, remember?
Oh yeah, that's probably it then. I think her damage also is just like irrespective of any actual, like defense or something. I don't know. Either way, we got more stuff. He gives me some equipment. Bolted pants, black boots. Bandit pistol as well. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, now we're in this area. Ooh, it's a tuna cactus. That's a tuna cactus, apparently. But I need more foraging to do it. Anyway, yeah, here we are. Old Mission. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. What is... Oh. Look.
Wait, hold on, sorry.
They're pews.
Pew.
They're pews.
Yeah.
Because we're in a church.
They are, pew pew.
So it's just going pew 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 pew. Oh god. This game's really funny.
It is.
Sorry, the catacombs are off limits. Oh, but I've always wanted to see a catacombs. Not without Sister Mary's permission, which she's the only other nun here. An empty relic case with a spot for a skull, a spot for a pelvis, and a spot for a finger bone. Oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took him. Couldn't stop him. Well, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow, I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? This is Sister Mary, and I'm Felice. So what's this about, saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Mary? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry, so what happened? Saints, what's too horrible? They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes! And if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. Are you gonna have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh dear, the cardinal's gonna want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Well, I have the skull. But I guess I have to get all of them for some reason. I gotta go into the catacombs though. Ah shit, the submission catacombs. Guys, we're in the catacombs.
Nice.
This coffin's empty. Ah, look at this. Look at these guys. It's a precarious balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Pretty sure there's a lot of them and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Let's kick them. We got to jump on them. Okay, yeah. This is fun. These each have 40 HP. This might be bad, actually.
Hey, you beat that other guy who had 40 HP.
There are 5 of these.
A lot.
But I've got good spread damage. Oh. No, this isn't good. No, this isn't good at all. If they all attack me, I just die. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Got your ass kicked all the way up the stairs. Now we have an effect. The angry. Oh, huh.
Huh.
So for your first retry, you get a significant stat boost, but after that, you'll pass out from the rage if you die again.
That's interesting.
Yeah, seems like it. Okay, well, maybe I will try and make them nice. Ooh, we got a gold tooth. Well, it's twitching in an unnerving fashion, though. I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. All right. Shoot bean at skull. Shoot bean at skull.
Shoot beans at skull.
Yeah. God, this game is fucking really good. Alright, yeah, this fight's easy. Mystic Alley level 5 got a gold tooth.
Nice.
Skull's sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's notable for some reason. Look under it. We got a souvenir spoon. The treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. That's +3 Moxie in my offhand. I think the filthy porcelain cow is still better, though.
Moxie is used for like range.
It's used for ranged attacks, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Just sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. Empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below. Oh, hey, this is where that skull you found goes. There we go. 10 XP. Okay, I need a pickaxe to pick it apart. These bones are jiggling and rattling. Let's go for it. Ah, it's a skeleton with 2 skulls attached to them.
Very good.
They probably just count as one target, though, which is good. because that means that they won't kill me instantly. So, how are the people doing right now?
Yay.
Doing alright.
Do you want to like talk about that? And it may not be politically correct to talk about it, but like, you know, how are you doing
I
today?
can't be politically correct, but I want to talk about my feelings.
It's not politically correct, but I'd like to talk about my feelings.
It's this way to Paseo de Santo.
Feeling kind of bunk, but PS5 event brought me up a little bit.
Oh yeah,
that
there was
happened.
that, wasn't
I
there?
I was
Yeah, it
mentioning
looks like
it
a
earlier.
fucking router.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it looks
fucking
like a router,
Kaiba.
apparently.
It
I
looks like
still
Kaiba.
haven't seen it.
What's
realize-
Kaiba?
I realized Saint Beefus, after he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was just so heavy. He just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to intern him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Ooh, it's the remains of some kind of dark ritual. There's Santa Cordata. Or Cortada? Yeah. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Look at this. Look at this. Look
I
at
am a
this.
pope, seriously.
I'm looking at it. Oh, I'm looking.
I am a pope. Seriously. Oh, no, not mean to do that. Let's check out what this guy's deal is. Saint Pope stands beatificially behind the dice. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. I don't have enough moxie to insult him, I guess, so. These are probably stuff that I can't do until later. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. Whoa! Okay, you're pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Now we can just fight them. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished is making them angry. Rats. Oh, that's a lot of bones. Look at all those bones. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Literally every individual bone is an enemy in this one. That's spooky. But we do have this shit, and that's gonna fuck them up. Oh, now they all have +3 mysticality. That's oh no. They can all do a lot. Does nothing. That was an option? We can probably take another barrage. God, that is a serious fucking mysticality boost. That the pelvis just doesn't do anything. I don't think the pelvis is actually capable of doing anything. This is weird.
Sounds appropriate for a pelvis. Have you ever seen a pelvis do anything on its own? I don't think so.
Fucked. Oh wait, no, wow, that's a... Oh no, this isn't good at all. This is a hard fight. I don't know if I'm really supposed to do any of this right now.
It's probably less
Wait.
a matter of supposed to and more that you just will be able to do it better later. That's how the original game tended to.
Well, yeah, but like, that basically means the same thing.
Yeah.
Try throwing the dynamite. That works. The skull seems to boost everyone's mysticality pretty significantly. But no, they can still just kill me regardless. Damn. That's not good. So angry about losing the fight, you passed out. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Doc Alice must have carried you back here. You're a little sore, but not in otherwise worse for wear. Day 2, the second day of the rest of your life. Neat. Okay, so all dying does is just put you back over here, which is probably fine. It doesn't seem like you lose anything. Like, that's definitely good.
Yeah.
Is my take. Yeah, this game's good as shit, actually. I like this a lot. I'm gonna go to the desert house
I think it's
now.
a lot better than shit, actually.
Let's see. You encounter a family of scared settlers trying to pack their wagon. They're having a hard time. We can use mysticality to help them. We got more muscle.
If you ask me, shit's not that good.
Yeah, I know. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to go be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Wait.
So Sneaky is the narrator's middle name.
No, it's my middle name. As in, I responded, and now my middle name on the character screen is like it just
That's
changes your name.
fantastic.
That's great.
That's
Wait, really?
that's pretty good.
Oh my god, look at that sneaking animation. Oh, it's so good. Whoa.
Incredible.
Oh, this is great. The sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Let's give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human femur. Good for him. So that guard dog exists. I wonder what happens if I walk all the way over here. Doesn't look like there's anything. Let's go back. Oh my god. I love this fucking animation. This is great. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open, the bandits inside are definitely gonna hear this. Yeah, fuck it. Let's fight them. Got the jump on them. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna be way easier. Yeah, let's do the bean armor. Let's do this. Time to kill bean men. Ah. You'll never take us alive, and we'll also never pay for this house. Yeah, the fucking bean golem, like, it has good attack, but it's also really good for just being a meat shield. Like, because enemies will just attack the bean golem instead of you. That guy got fucked up, honestly. Like, when you think about it, it's pretty fucked up, really. Like, when it gets down to it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Alright, that's just enough to finish off the fight. Level
You
3.
finished off the fight.
We got a bag of ears and such.
Yeah.
You know, a bag of ears and such.
You know, a bag of ears and so
You know.
on. And
You didn't
so-
feel like carrying the entire house and the desert gang back to town, so you just took a few bits. Ooh.
Oh, is that the description for the bag of ears?
Yeah.
Lovely.
This is a fancy 6 gun. You might even go so far as to rate it a 7 gun. That's great.
Might even go so far as to rate it as
It's definitely
7.
better than this bandit pistol. Get some moxie off of it. The dog wandered off in search of some better masters. Oh god. You know, it's weird, we actually haven't been... Wait. The stream duration might be off because of some stuff. Well, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, we really haven't been streaming for that long. You and Not You just didn't take any time at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep doing a long dive into this game. I really like this one.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
keep on vibing.
Ooh, a smoldering hole in the ground. It's the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. walk away without thrusting, or we can thrust one upon it. It said they enjoy a fight. I suppose it just makes sense to give them one. Also, this is a really easy enemy for this point. Oh, look at him bounce. You couldn't just have him slither over, so he just jumps. You know, using his entire coiled body. 10 XP. Got an item, snake liver. And a coal snake skin. Alright. Oh man, let's deal with this guy. Let's check on him. I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so what happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition would be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Sure. Thank you, there's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Broken leg pills? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. Don't have any with me, sorry. The doctor says that.
Broken leg pills, that's very archetypal of this game, I feel, you know.
Yeah, it's broken leg pills.
Yeah, I mean, you know, of course, like what do you use to cure broken
We got a package from Rufus. Wonder what's in it.
legs?
Advanced Beancraft Volume 2. Lucius, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Geez, you really missed this, kid. You miss your parents, you get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in options menu. It just turned the entire screen brown. The entire screen is brown now.
Oh yes,
Nice.
fantastic.
Alright, we can get Wary, a skill that increases your maximum HP. Butterbean, a spell that reduces an opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Or the one that increases your mysticality. I think we're going to learn Wary because I've been running low on... Look at that hat. Look at that head. Look at that head.
I mean, looks
Just like,
looks right to me.
Just like,
The effect icons were generally things like that in the original game.
You read the scrawlings and internalize all of their insane paranoid
Oh,
implications.
and like skills, yeah.
Afterwards, you narrow your eyes and burn the book. I didn't trust that book. Oh, this is certainly a bag of severed ears and teeth and such. Which gang was this? The House in the Desert gang. I'll take your word for it. Good job. Yeah, we got Outfox in level 2. Holy shit. Ooh, another wanted poster. The Potemkin gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Let's do it. We found the Potemkin gang's hideout. Okay, we can get a can of oil for only 30 meat. That's a steal. Also could take this fucking dynamite. This is all great. I just remembered I can do a thing here. What was the thing I could do again? Eat this. I'll also eat this dirty, dusty turnip. That's good. This is fun. This is a fun game. I should sell some shit too. I have a bunch of shit that just isn't, like, as good as it otherwise could be. You know, not like that. Oh yeah, I need to go turn on fucking nostalgia mode as well.
Nostalgia mode.
It just makes the screen brown.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more accurate to say it makes the screen sepia.
Yeah, that's the idea. I don't know. My hat has a snakeskin hat band now. More moxie.
Nice.
Neat. They call this the liver because snakes need it in order to live.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I sold those gold teeth. Let's see here. Right. Yeah, what do I do now? I think I'll go get that guy his broken leg pills. Also, I remember noticing something earlier. I want to point it out. It's like, where is it? Yeah, over here is just an area labeled the Desolate Lonesome Coast. That's what that area
Desolate
is.
and lonesome.
Presumably.
It's just the Desolate Lonesome Coast.
Coast. Let's head all the way up to the rescue mission. There's a sign labeled this way to the Lazadude Ranch off the side of the trail. You can check it out later. Alright, rescue mission. Ooh, what's she got to say? What do you say, Alice? We're getting near Fort Alldead. I heard there's some serious necromantic activity there. We should take a look. Sounds pretty sinister. What is it? Well, pretty much just what it sounds like. It's an old army fort where all the soldiers died. Except rumor is they're still walking around in there. Did they name it Fort Alldead before they all died? No, originally it was called Fort Just Fine. I like that you can ask for reminders from her. Ooh, nice. I got some blossom gin from these blossoms. Oh gosh, a real laugh none. Or yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Felice Maverick. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. I gotta buy some medical supplies. Yeah, let's get us some broken leg pills. You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all or that they only work on legs? Restores 10 HP.
They used to call it Fort Just Fine.
Yeah, they used to call it Fort Just Fine, you know, until they all died, at which point they changed the name to Fort All Dead. Ah, shit. It's a cactus shaped like a coffee cup, so we got some hot coffee from the cactus. Delicious, delicious coffee. Oh no, it was the guy was outside. I did it. Oh, I got Bean Shield level 2. Thanks, I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg.
Drink some books or something, okay?
Yeah. Oh, it seems like Bean Golem like increases in power each time. At some next level it costs. It summons a smallish Bean Golem, not just a small Bean Golem, small-ish Bean Golem.
Yeah, sounds right.
So it'll sort of level up over time, you see. Mm-hmm. All right, well, next step I think is I think I'll Actually, no, there was one thing I wanted to do, but I can't remember what it was. Earlier, there was like, oh yeah, those people needed something. Some food or whatever probably from Fort Cowardice, if I remember. Let's check out Fort Cowardice. I really want to see what the deal with that place is.
I like Fort Cowardice.
No return wagon, surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. we got Advanced Beancraft Volume CV. Wow, we're getting Beancraft all over the goddamn place. We can get Uncanny Presence, a perk that provides resistance against elemental damage. There's a recipe for a wall-shaped pile of beans that looks pretty interesting. And a whole set of recipes for ice-cold bean-based desserts.
Ice cold bean-based desserts. Fantastic.
Neat. Like the old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. I don't know if cannonade is a word, but I'm assuming it's a wall of cannons.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's check out Fort Cowardice. This was once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. Incredibly boring. Fine, you read one. Satisfied? That they're all just random. Got some whiskey and hard sack. Nice. That's good, probably. And the hard tack this too. That's good. Stove is beyond cleaning. A shaker. Oh yeah, the shaker of saltpeter. That's what they wanted. And then she was all like, "Isn't that used for guns and gunpowder?" And they were like, "Shut up." Hold on. This must be the math tent.
To math.
Because there's a plus next to it, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's loot those supplies. Even more whiskey and shit. Let's go. We're fucking doing it now. Sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. I wonder what happens if you don't have goblin tongue. Ooh, a demi-culverin cannonball. It's made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more.
It's the reference to a name of an act. Yeah.
Oh, they're goblins. Fucked up. What is the combat grid? Oh, I see. That makes sense. Anyway, the okay, let's see what happens when we shoot all those goblins. Let's see what happens. Are they all gonna be like, we're goblins and we've been done shooting done now?
You done been dead.
No, they're gonna say the thing I said actually. Should drink some fucking whiskey. Let's go. This is good. I like this game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's good. Like, fucking up. Look at all those guys going around doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Go around the place.
Ah, yeah, Lava Fava level 2.
Oh shit.
Footlockers, a silver bullet, an incendiary bullet, chemical bullet, more military grade whiskey.
Where are the chlorophyte bullet?
No. Bunch of items you can use in combat. Ooh, silver bullets deal extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. Which, if you saw cows in the last part, I mean, yeah, they are demonic creatures in this. Like, absolutely. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they're some sort of cultist. Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance. At least that's what it looks like from here. Let's see. Let's attack the necromantic cultist. I like attacking the necromantic cultist. Did that guy just kick me in the nards? Is that what happened there?
Got kicked in the nards.
Yeah.
Nards.
This is great. I hope everyone in the chat's enjoying this. Ooh, we got an introductory Nex Mex. I don't know what that is, but it's a book, which probably means it gives me new spells. Gives you the Grin and Skull skill. Written in black ink on black paper. This black covered book written in black ink on black paper is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex Mex. Sure, let's read it.
That's really good.
Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. As you turn to the last page, the book vanishes into a puff of smoke. You got a skill. What does that skill do? Skulls are scary, ghosts are scary. You know what would be double scary? Looks like it does 10 spooky damage. So it's basically just Lava Fava, except it's spooky instead of hot. That's fair. We got the saltpeter, that's the stuff. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's really spicy, because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while.
Interesting.
Just like, you know. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. Ooh, there's a meteor. There's a meteor. It's a meteor. You get it? It's a meat, like of meat. I got 549 meat. Ah, yes, a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace to a source of vividly covered red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. Must be the southeast western murder pepper that the fella at the Jewel was looking for. Got it. It literally has a knife and will kill you.
Those people who ask dumb questions.
Yeah, if you ask them, they call it a murder pepper because it has a knife. Here it is. That'll last a while. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
West
Oh
of
my God.
Loathing.
Yeah.
We gotta open box 441 and get that saute knife. I wonder if that's like... if there's no such... You're pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. You know, I didn't even consider the fact that they said it was a saute knife, which isn't... That's not a thing. Sauteing is when you like fry stuff. It's not... It doesn't involve knives, really.
I think you need like a knife to like flip the shit.
I mean, you gotta cut stuff, but like you can also just flip it, you know, with a spatula or just like with the pan itself.
You do a lot of stuff when you're
Excellent. This will
sauteing.
work a
I
lot
get it.
better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I need one more favor from you, but it's most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce. My jerk friend Dave J stole it from me. Then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. Okay, so the recipe was stolen. Okay.
You're gonna have to go back to the Dave yard.
Yeah, he's dead. He won't mind. Yeah, let's head to the Dave yard. The Dave yard. Ah, more cactus coffee. Hot shit. Dave C. Dave L. Dave G. No, wait, no. There was a thing here. Was this like first grave? That was Dave B.
Nobody liked Dave B anyway.
Ah, there it is. Dig up the grave. Rap-a-pa-pow. Dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reach into the garbage bag and surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding in motor oil. Who would do this? You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off and wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. The secret sauce recipe. Oh god. This is great. I keep just saying this game's fucking good. Ooh, a ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points his ghostly translucent rifle at you, depending on all your ghostly translucent valuables. He doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be ghostly and translucent, but it doesn't seem like you'd have any use for regular ones. Target a ghost rider. You see, it's the...
Yeah.
It's a reference to the Nicolas Cage film, you see.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider is a character who exists outside of the Nicolas Cage film. I hope you're aware of that.
No, it's a reference to the Nicolas Cage film. I don't think you understand. Like, I understand. It's a bit hard to understand the lore of Nicolas Cage. Ooh, we got a bit of
People only
ectoplasm.
gonna know him as that for like a long time. Maybe
We got
ever.
we got just a little bit of ectoplasm. Increase your armor by 3. That goes to the spleen button. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I just need to go fucking talk to that guy. Yeah, I got it. Thanks a million, buddy. You know my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. Fell in the slop, but it's still good. +3 mysticality. I guess I can't get rid of that snakeskin hat tent, but
Go use that.
yeah, I'll replace it. Now I have the sloppy chef's hat. I don't think the slop is any better for it. I think it's exactly as good as it used to be.
Stop 5 minutes.
Okay, well, what do we do now? Let's check out Cavern Canyon. Remember that place? Cavern takes a weird turn somewhere and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. The gray
Charizard
mist
takes
closes
a
in on you
turn.
as Charizard marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself through the shape of a pedestal, topped with the shape of a book. Oh, we got more fundamentals of Nex-Mex. Or, what exactly was it called again? I forget. Fucking... It's necromancy. It's fucking Mexican necromancy or something. Not Mexican, it's something else. Basic rituals and incantations. It's cool. I can't raise a skeletal buddy. Also, Alice doesn't want me to do necromancy because she doesn't like necromancers. That's probably a reasonable position.
Fair.
Danger, spider. This crate has medicine scrawled on it in black paint.
It is.
Ooh, sudden chittering coming from the big hole behind us. You should leave right now before that spider eats you. Oh, okay, well that's it. Ooh, a coffee cactus. Oh, they do look like coffee cups, huh? Oh my god, the fucking sneaking animation is back.
It's really good.
Look at that shit. Oh god. It looks like we have more viewers now. We have 6 people watching.
Nice.
None of them posting in chat, but they're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fight. Got to jump on him. Let's cast some spells. Let's do spell time.
Cast a spell.
No. I regret
That's the
nothing.
character from She-Ra.
Yeah, it is. I regret nothing. These hats look really great.
This is-
God. The fucking everything's going up and down, you know?
It's about to blow up.
Time to kill some people. Let's go. Don't let anyone tell
Kill
you
some.
that killing people is bad. You are valid.
You too, though. You're
Not
valid.
sure about that one.
No, you're valid.
Yeah, I'm saying Lexi's
Ooh,
valid.
yeah, we got a tattooed
I'm
tooth
certain of that.
and a stripy hat. Ooh, what's the stripy hat got? This hat is terrible, and everyone will hate you if you wear it. And also,
Wait, what is this hat?
It's a stripy hat.
I think it's because it's like a fedora.
I mean, it looks like any other hat. It's kind of a fedora, but it's also stripy.
The specific shape of it makes it look.
Yeah, the stripy fedora.
Danger kitchen. Ooh. The poor chef is chained to the wall. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Police, how do you do, Doug? Well, I've been chained up in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy-hatted idiots. Sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a perfectly good oven 8 feet to my right, and the shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long. Wow, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school with a million meat idea in my head. And now here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promised not to steal my idea, right? Sure. Okay, then it's a new kind of sandwich. Or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole hand food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it, there's a sausage. But it's the sausage made from the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify them anymore. And it's served in a long split roll, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part? The name. You ready to hear the name? Sure, I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think? How about the Hot Police instead? I'm gonna say it sounds great.
Police.
Thanks. Not that any of this even matters. Even if I did get out of the chain, there's no point hanging around this empty cave making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You can set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius, Police. Hot dogs for sale every day, every day. I'll make a mint. Say, there's an idea. What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new sausage recipes. it just says that's that, and that's the fucking like exit dialogue. This is great. All right, danger bar. All these bottles are empty. Looks like this place needs a new bartender, but he had a jaw harp in his pocket. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. Oh, we're plunking it. Oh, we're plunking it. Let's plunk it some more. You'll keep replunking this twanger till the day you die. You keep on plunking your twanger.
Plunking this twanger till the day you die.
Oh god. Weird. All right. Well, let's head back to the dirt water to see if anything's up now. Ooh. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. Remember the classic saying, old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterwards. What's up, Fox? That's the old saying. The skeleton hisses and clacks at you and holds up its can of beans, preparing some terrible spell. Well, hold on a second. What kind of beans are those? The skeleton pauses and looks at the can and turns it around so you can see the label. Oh, geez, you can't use these. These are full of nitrates and sulfur dioxides. Do you know what that stuff does to your bones? The skeleton looks aghast and shuffles off to research some healthier bean options. Great. It's just great. This is just fantastic, honestly. It's like good. Yeah, the tattooed tooth, the stripy hat gang. Did it. And also there's a new wanted poster now. Let's see what's up with that one, huh? The Black Hat Bandits for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north towards the old millinery. No good can come of criminals with access to hat making machinery. Yeah, so we can go to the old millinery if we want, I guess. God. This is great. They fucking... I bet the joke is gonna be that he misspelled the sign. Howdy, Doug. Well, isn't my good old saver Felice. Howdy yourself. Sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a Hot Doug. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyway, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. So we can get elegant hot dogs, jumbo dogs. A thick, sturdy hot dog for a thick, sturdy cowgirl. That's a way of putting that. That increases your stat by 6 for the rest of the day. That's actually like a good thing. 100 meat for one of those. Buy one. Why not? All right. What do we got? We got all sorts of things now in here. We got the jaw harp. Okay, let's see. What else can we do though? What else all can we do? Let's check out the railroad camp. That was like the other place that we saw at the very beginning. Holy shit. Snake Spring. Hold on. We gotta check out Snake Spring.
Snack Spring.
Snack
Spring. They should call it Snack Spring.
But I can get the coffee cactus. Oh wow, it really is a Snake Spring, huh?
Sure is.
An endless stream of snakes pours out of the hole in the canyon wall. We can grab a big one or grab a handful. Let's grab a handful. Let's do this.
Snake spring. Oh, I sure hope.
Doesn't make any sense, actually. Oh, God. Man, we can one-shot these guys. With fucking lava baba.
Oh fuck.
Also, they're really bad at hitting the bean golem for some reason.
How high is Bean Golem's evasion? Or whatever. Or if there's any stat like that.
I don't. Bean golem has not been easy to like miss before, so I don't think they have like high evasion or whatever.
Do attacks miss in this game?
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, they missed in the original too. I don't know. I shouldn't be surprised.
For some reason, the stakes are really bad at hitting bean golem. Don't really know what the deal with that is, but you know.
Maybe these, because these are like super low tier enemies.
Maybe.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if there's some stat that corresponds with like dodge.
Ooh, yeah, we got a snake spleen and a snake's liver. Looks like this is literally just you can fight as many snakes as you want here.
Oh yeah, that's a lot like the rat faucet from the original.
The rat faucet?
Yeah, there was a rat faucet.
Okay, yeah, it's probably meant to be a direct counterpart then. Because that's such a specific thing to be basically the same.
Yeah. It was just like a minor feature in a specific area, but it still seems similar.
Gotta check out this place. Please be patient. Manifest destiny. Hey, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? Bought it from a gal who runs a store south here. Name of Button Willow McSomething. It's right between a cactus and a different cactus. A new map location, Button Willow McKittrick's store. Don't mention it, or mention it. Hey, thanks a lot. Sure, don't mention it. I mean it, I really appreciate you telling me where that store is. Really, it's no trouble at all. Don't mention it, I mean it. I'm running out of ways to thank you, but I really do want you to know that I'm very grateful for your help. Do not mention it. He's an expert whistler. Who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say that fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. And if you're not, I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fella you're looking for. Wait, so which one? They both have. There's only one person with a white hat here. Are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me like dragons. When this opportunity arose, I would take up management of this rail line. I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models.
You're the new foreman, Lex.
Yeah, I did it. I guess I'm the boss now? Well, now I suppose it can't be any worse than the last clown. Name's Smee, I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say that there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Oh, by my calculations, if we had dynamite, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'd take a lot of dynamite, a whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Okay, glad to hear it. Goblins are holed up over in Gustavson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite though. Any you can lay your hands on would be fine as long as there's enough of it. So neat. That's neat. You just need a year's supply of dynamite, presumably like 365 dynamite, I would guess.
Is 255 the maximum of
I said 365, like the number of days in a year.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, well let's check out Button Willow's store. There's so much to do. I don't even know what to do. Ooh, a hell cow. A hell calf, really. Snorts the patch of brush, lighting it on fire, and then starts grazing. At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow. You just quickly dig a small pit and cover it with tumbleweed, which you light on fire. The hell calf canters over excitedly, whereupon you kick it into the hole and throw rocks at it until it's banished from this plane. I threw rocks at it. Fuck. Oh. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Neat. We can get a length of rope. If you need to tie something to someone else, and you don't think string or twine or cord or jute is up to the task, you'll need some of this. Ah, fuck. Advanced beancraft, finally. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. Ah, nice. Hammer. You can dip dicker in. That's always good. Ah, finally needles. I can use those. I like being able to pick locks.
It's good.
You get a pickaxe or a hammer. I had two instances where I wanted one or the other. Let's buy the pickaxe. Why not? We need stuff that's not a pickaxe, you know?
True.
True, you know? It's just true. Right, I have needles. Oh, they have needles. I'm gonna go back to the place. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, people look at the screen, the thing I'm indicating is surprising.
Uh-oh.
That's great.
Oh no.
Did you see what happened, Raven?
You touched the cactuses?
No, there was a whole glitch that was happening on screen.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I gave like
It was a
30
graphical
seconds
glitch.
of not saying anything where no one else looked.
I wasn't sure what I was looking for.
It was just flickering. It looked weird.
I see.
Florence has told me that
there we go.
phenomenon is known as Z fighting.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty normal. It's just when like two things are on the exact same layer. Like,
Yes.
so they're just, yeah, you know, the game just can't decide which one to render. All right. Now I think I can pick this guy's lock. You open up the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Amazing. We did it. We fixed the music. Oh, we fucking did it.
Congratulations.
Guys, we fucking did it. Oh, shit, no. Hey, Lloyd. Thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Felice. Offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. Does fixing the music change how that bearded guy sets? No. We already just we found out the story of Ellsbury earlier. He's like, he saw something wacky in the mines or whatever.
He's a failed novelist.
Yeah, and he also saw something. He saw something in the mine that made him lose his mind. Which was
No,
the
he
joke that
actually
they
saw
made.
something in the mind.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
That was the joke they made. He saw
Yes.
something in the mind that made him. It's you see, you get the joke.
Yeah. Haha. Yeah.
All right. Well, what's next? What's next up? Gotta be like something else, right? There's definitely something else. There's so many other things. Let's what I need. We got that pickaxe. I remember a place where I could use that. It was either in the Dave Yard or at the old mission. Either way. Oh wow! I can get a random encounter. That's weird. Is it in here that we saw that? No, that was just in here. Okay. So it's definitely up at the old mission. Ooh, Ooh, we found a new map location. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. This place is great. Oh, and yeah, so I can just spend 5,000 meat on a year's supply of dynamite, the item.
Oh, nice.
If I want to do that, but I can also just get those goblins, which I'll probably do.
Yeah. Okay, you know what using meat as like currency is reminding me of?
What?
It's reminding me of Off. I think like Off did the same thing.
What is
like
some RPG?
Off was like that like there was like that RPG Maker game that was like big on Tumblr for a while. You play as like a fucking batter, like a fucking baseball guy, and it's really surreal. I really like it.
Okay. For what it's worth, the original Kingdom of Loathing came out in like 2002, and it also had meat as a currency.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean it's not necessarily like explicitly based on that.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying like like
maybe inspired, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah. Like this definitely did it first, isn't it?
This is wild. This is good. Look at them go. All sorts of stuff. Ooh, Alice became stronger. Nice. That's good. Yeah, here. It's not these squiggly ones. It was the next pile of skulls. This one. Got a creepy whispering stone. It's some weird dialect though. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent. Okay, it's some necromancy thing. We can't do anything with it.
Are you not a necromancer?
Well, no, it's because fucking Alice will get mad at us.
Gotcha.
Because she doesn't like necromancy.
Yeah, she's
Anti-necromancy, specifically.
Pro normal death.
Imagine being anti-necromancy.
This is.
Let's check
This
out
is
who
brought
stops
to
the
you by
gulch.
about it.
This is brought to you by fucking Necromancy USA.
A fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello, being the mayor, welcome, now going away, please. Goblin seems friendly but blocks your entry into the gulch. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for goblins being very private. Let's outthink them. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better of human-goblin relations? I could be a new human ambassador, and you go to Human Town being their goblin ambassador. Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics, yes, okay. Mayor shakes your hand and starts walking towards Dirtwater. The sign says nothing interesting in Goblin. This is a library.
It says library in Goblin.
Shack is filled with crude bookshelves. Bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So Very Complicated Numbers, How to Bird Noise, Alice Going into a Seeing Glass. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do a great an accurate, great crested grab impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. The popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brilling being and tubs of slithing did in a wave gyring and also gimballing. That's great. I don't fully understand what's going on there, but yeah. There's a delicatessen.
Jabberwocky, but fucked up slightly.
Storage. Shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin.
Yeah.
We can look in a random drawer, we can look in a more random drawer, or we can look in an even randomer drawer. We can get a Gulch Goblin lollipop. A Goblin sandwich.
Yeah, a goblin sandwich, you know, like
And some Goblin
sandwich.
trousers. Well, let's see if those Goblin trousers are any good. +3 armor, but -2 moxie. Yeah, I think the thick quilted pants are still better. Let me see what those food items do, though. Increases moxie by 5, but decreases muscle and mysticality.
I would not recommend that.
The Gulch Goblin lollipop increases your mysticality by 3, but reduces your muscle and moxie by 1.
Yeah, but like Moxie is not a stat that you really care about.
I know. I'm just looking at them. I'm just narrating what they are.
Yeah, yeah.
The shack contains a bed and a desk. Let's investigate the desk. Desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 of the storage hut. Let's investigate the bed. Made of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Also, yeah, you can investigate the outdoors by leaving. That's also an option. The sign says red herring storage. Sounds like they're doing something really important in there.
Yeah, real important.
The door is locked. There's a lot of houses here. Guard barracks. The sign says treasure cave, this door to remaining locked at all times in Goblin. Also a beer barrel cactus, finally. And we got a floral ring for it. Makes forage and random encounters much more likely. It's a ring. Oh wow, there's a lot of goblins in here. Okay, looks like I have to fight this goblin. We got to jump on him. Oh wow, these are hard enemies. Jesus, okay, well. We'll cast a spell.
Cast a
Cast a spell.
Cast
And
a
then-
spell.
Afterwards, I'm thinking... Might just cast a spell.
Oh shit.
Look at that, that's 20 HP. Ooh. You can use your bone saw. But only on skeletons, I guess. And the gun now does 7 damage to everyone.
I like a bone saw being a fucking skeleton specific weapon.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh wow, that just kills her in one hit. That's not good. Well.
Did you just get killed in one hit?
No, I didn't get killed in one hit. I'm sharing my screen. You can watch what I'm doing.
Apologies.
Yeah, Alice is the one that got zonked. Lexi's fine.
Okay, well, there's no way to get her back.
Wait, oh, Alice is just dead?
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure she'll be back after the fight.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I just didn't know. See, she'll be back after a word from our sponsor. We get tired
Thankfully, I
of
have
reading
Bean
books.
Shield. But unfortunately, my fucking Bean minion is not... It keeps missing all the time. That's fucked up, honestly.
Hey.
That is pretty fucked up.
Okay, well, let's cast this spell now. More hot damage. More hot damage. Really, this is really gonna be bad. Bean Golem's down.
They keep making sponsorship jokes, and it's just gonna make getting a sponsorship even funnier.
Only do 3 to 4 damage. Well, I killed one goblin. We're just gonna have to see if we can survive off these medkits for long enough. As we I guess throw some dynamite. That makes sense. Oh, I can just use as much dynamite as I want to kill stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how dynamite works. Or how all items work. They don't end your turn. Pretty much any kind of support thing just doesn't end your turn.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good. Buying that dynamite was worth it. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Yeah, take that fucking snake spleen. That poison does good damage too. Alright, this is survivable now. We're gonna do it. Yo, we're gonna do it. This is fucking great.
Hell
We're gonna
yeah.
fucking do it.
We're gonna
You don't
do
even
it.
believe how hyped I am right now. Everyone posts
You're
like
so
at least
hyped.
20 pog champs in the chat.
Okay.
Right
Everybody's
now.
time
Fuck
punch.
the chat. Fuck you.
If you don't do it, then I'll tell your mom.
Shit.
God.
There you go. Please check your Twitch chat now.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the consequences of my actions on screen. That is too many. God, far too many. Can't believe I actually won there. Jesus.
I'm impressed.
I was not expecting it.
Good job.
Congratulations.
And I got a year's supply of dynamite, and I got 1230 meat, 1266 meat, and I can't pick this lock. Yeah, now that I have a year's supply of dynamite, we can go to Railroad Camp.
Real camp.
World camp.
Perfect, this will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellas to shut up the charges. And I'll let you do the honors. Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger so I have time to get under the train. Oh no. There's some sort of rock golem here. A very large and very angry looking guy standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping.
I like how it's just like thing guy.
Let's fight. Let's settle this with a fair fight. He's only got 126 health, 19 muscle, 19 mysticality, and 24 moxie. That's manageable, probably.
That's pretty cool that you can see their stats. I don't even think monsters had stats like that here. Like they, you know, they had like health and like how much damage they do, right? But like they didn't like play the same game that you do.
Yeah. They're over there playing fucking 5D chess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a skeleton, so we can't use the bone saw. Huh. Is that the only attack it has? Because that's not actually that threatening of an attack. Unfortunately, my fucking regular attacks do no damage at all. I'd have to rely on the power of the beans. Power of the beans. Also, my bean golem just keeps missing. People are still posting. I regret everything I've ever said.
Are people still posting PogChamp?
Oh shit, I didn't realize we were still doing that.
It was just me, like a few minutes ago.
Oh, I'm out of AP, so I don't know if the bean golem is actually capable of beating this creature. Or hitting it at all. But I think we're doing okay for ourselves now.
They can still at least like tank hits.
Yeah, well, it can't because the bean golem just does, or this golem here just does like 5 damage to everyone. That's all it does. But we're wearing it down.
Well, if you have to refight this guy, you'll know just not to summon him
Yeah.
and just attack.
Definitely, because that also uses up 2 AP. Yeah. Continue using pickaxe. Doc Alice can survive one more hit, I think. The thing is that I think we literally just have enough healing to where it's really easy to not lose this. Because Doc Alice can just keep healing herself when she gets up to down to 1 HP. And then she can heal me when I'm low. Which incidentally is I still have 20 health, so I can still take 3 more before dying. And this shotgun always does 7 damage, no matter what. I think it pierces armor.
Oh, that's cool.
That's at least the impression I'm under. He just dumps a first aid kit out on top of us, and that's healing. All right. Yeah, no, this is just a matter of time at this point.
You're just a matter of time.
That doesn't mean anything.
That
I'm fighting
means
a boss in
exactly
this
what
video
you
game,
want it to
Raven.
mean.
That's a very different thing.
You're a matter of time.
You are a matter of time, Lexi. We've
It's
been
not
holding
like
this information back, but
It means absolutely nothing.
Will...
It means absolutely nothing.
It means absolutely everything.
I don't know about y'all, but fucking you're a matter of time sounds like a threat.
No. No.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I don't want to threaten. one?
Alright. It's time to shoot the big rock monster with a gun again. We're just gonna keep doing this. This is literally, I think we literally like cannot lose this as long as we play properly.
Unchunk this motherfucker.
Because I just have enough healing to not die.
Well, I mean, not losing as long as you play properly. I mean, it sounds right. Like,
No, but I mean that like I'm not just outclassed. It's a turn-based RPG. I can't avoid damage, Julia.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
fair. I gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if we're talking about like if we're talking about fucking Dark Souls or whatever, like yeah, okay, fine. But like this is a turn-based RPG. There is a situation where you cannot win.
Yeah. That's
And there's situations in which you have a chance of failure. And then there's situations like this where I literally have no chance of failure.
yeah, like Pokemon Uranium.
Yeah, I mean, RPGs have damage ranges and stuff, but this fight is being incredibly consistent.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it.
You did it.
There it is. It's the last shot. We killed that big rock man.
Yeah.
75 XP, skill up, grit level 4.
Rock bastard, slain.
Unspent XP is 49. Oh yeah, looks like everything just requires a lot of XP. Okay, now. We did it. We got rid of that. Well, now that's the finest day's work I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll begin the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on your map for you, in case our paths happen to cross again. Thanks, but can I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Just kidding, of course you don't. Every seat on this train's sold out. And then it just fucked off, I guess. Oh, it's the remains of my triumph over that rock pile guy. Wow. Look at how little there is to see here. But the big deal, though, is that means I can access the left of the mountains now, which I believe is something that I wasn't able to do.
Congratulations. Oh, the Necromancer's lair is supposed to be on the other side of the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Okay, I need to. I'm gonna check out Fort All Dead now. Ooh, a burly grizzled man in leather. Well, everything is busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable area. Bother me and you'll be next. That's not a knife. This is. Don't be stupid. They're both knives, so you're a skinner too, eh? Not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. Alright, come over here and watch close. I'll show you a couple tricks. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skins, so you're happy. We got Infernal Leather, a Frisco Viper skin, and Hellbender level 3.
Frisco Vipers.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard it is Frisco diaper.
Put on your hat to add +3 to all stats. And then there's also an Infernal Leather. The horrible cow skin still has some demonic sigils branded on it. You think the cows would have lost interest in branding once they were no longer domesticated. Maybe it's like an ironic thing.
Did you say sigils?
Yeah, like sigils.
Isn't it sigils?
Yeah, like sigils, you know.
Sigils?
Yeah, like sigils.
Like that's not the word.
No, yeah, it's like sigils.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sigils.
Yeah.
Holy goddamn. Yeah, this is a little intense. We have to do something about this immediately. There's a skeleton army. Any ideas? Well, only way I can think to get rid of all these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. This isn't very doctorly. What, you never heard of vaccination? Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once or find a way to slip something into their food supply, nice and quiet like?
The player is an anti-vaxxer.
Beg your pardon?
I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, they inject a little bit of skeleton now.
Table has a little monolith region on it. Oh, that's cute. Yay! Yay! I got a skeleton spore. You just flush those toilets, you get experience from it. And your character goes like, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just dust. Okay. You got the barracks. 3 needles. Army field trauma kit. Hard attack. Smelling salts. A chemical bullet. And then there's the Fort All Dead kitchen. So we got creamed hair and oil. We got sugared chalk. We got mushy blood and seltzer. You sprinkle the waste all over the food. If this works by tomorrow, there should be all no more. Oh, I need stench resistance. Didn't I have something that something that granted stench resistance?
I don't remember seeing that specifically.
Yeah, 15% stench resistance in your offhand.
Ah.
I got an old patrol cap. Increases your pistol attack damage. That's not really worth much. Another one of these summoning circles. And there's a cryptic note about ley lines in the knapsack. Interesting. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome of intermediate Nex-Mex. Last thing's a little diary.
That's like maybe the funniest thing in this game so far to me.
Yeah, it seems to be written by one of the Necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the Necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. So it looks like they fucking killed that guy. If I were to read that, it would give me the vampiric yodel skill.
It seems useful. Oh, but you're probably not allowed to, right?
Yeah. There's also a mass grave teeming with skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out. You could jump in there.
That's cool that the partners come with certain drawbacks.
I don't know
Like,
if
it's
it's
good
necessarily
game
meant to be a drawback. I guess, I mean, it is, yeah. But, like, it's like...
The drawback in terms of, like, you know, you could probably do necromancy if you didn't have to.
No, I mean, I could do necromancy. She just eyes me in a suspicious way that implies to me
Ah.
something. Ooh, there's a humming cave. Wow. Also, you can only use the binoculars once, I guess. It's weird, but whatever. Ah, yes, saddlebags. We got Advanced Beancraft Volume 9, or 11. Yes. We can get bean wall, we can get butter bean. We can get blood beans. I like blood beans. Okay. These rocks are weirdly organized. Oh yeah, this game just keeps going. I really like this. I pushed that over. That ought to keep that snake at bay. And there's whatever this is. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where did I go?
It looks like you went through some kind of wormhole or something.
Oh, oops. Yeah. Look at the thing on screen that I'm reacting to. It's weird, right? Like, what's going on here?
Huh.
The hole?
This looks dangerous.
That looks dangerous.
There's a dark
You
monolith.
should stick your hand into it.
Looks like there was a huge cave in. Let's take this weird device, this strange stone arrow. What the fuck is this place? There's a huge cave in. There's a dark monolith. There's a dangerous thing. There's not really anything else here. What the fuck was that all about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the heck was that all about?
What the heck is going on here?
What's going on?
We found the professor's house. Oh yeah, it's just off the trail, you know. Let's see. Oh. Oh, excuse me, my name's Felice Maverick. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. There's something I could do for you. Well, I found this beeping gizmo, and it sort of followed the beeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much of an expert on anyone alive today. They were an ancient race who lived before humans. They mostly lived underground, so they might still be living. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Maybe they were aliens or genius pre-humans, or a different evolutionary line. Let's give them the device. It's one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why it led you here. Got a thing I've been trying to repair. There you go. Good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Swipe? Now, I gotta warn you. This device will lead you to abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention from the El Vibrato technology. So, he needs more samples. Searching for it eats up all the time he could be using to research it. So, bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. So first, Keystone Fabricator. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. Fun. Let's see, there's other stuff. Map. Ooh, a powerful magnifying mirror. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. I flushed it. I flushed the toilet that I found. You know, thank Christ. God, it makes me very happy when I see that stuff. It's just very funny to me.
That you can flush the toilet.
That it gives you experience.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, back to where I was going. I want to see what the deal with the Lazy Dude Ranch was. Because I don't remember. Got a needle in that haystack. Got some ranch dressing, a bar of soap, a lasso. This is great. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. I got an herbal remedy. Doesn't do anything. That's it. It doesn't do anything.
That's really funny, actually.
Little pile of random dried weeds folded up into a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Not much man moved into this little patch of land to grow crops, then decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? That's a lot easier, too. Right on. Where'd you get that hat? A friend of mine made it. What'll you take for it? Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear. Ooh, I have that. I got a strange head sack. Finally. It's a muscle hat, though. Luis Lanthrop. Why the long face? Stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. So sick of eating dandelions I could scream. I don't sleep. I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. Headed west after graduating baking school. Fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize that all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. Oh, you're looking for work. You know somewhere that's hiring a baker? I don't know anywhere that's hiring a baker. They've got a garden in quotes, and it's just a bunch of weeds. So yeah, that's what's going on with this area. But we can check out the Potemkin gang.
Potemkin gang.
No entry to a bar. This is real jail. This guy shouts visiting hours are over. Non-fake horse sales. The hostler's on vacation. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Town hall for an actual town. That house is haunted. Ooh, I lost my belt buckle. Oh, look there. Oh, there's gonna be some sort of fucking... some sort of weird thing we gotta do here. Bar is closed for piano repair. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I have an idea. Now what's the deal with this place? Huh? You know?
Genuine TNT
What's
and
the
sandwich.
deal?
No, I mean in general, I'm just trying to figure out like what the deal is, because this guy is part of some sort of puzzle, clearly. Yeah, let's let him go by here. I don't know, maybe this guy will like... So I can make that guy basically move wherever. Oh, there's an outhouse too. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Oh. It plays the music backwards, that's great. So yeah, this doesn't seem like it's actually working. My God, we're gonna have to do some sort of wacky shit. Why does the outhouse have a back door?
Because, you know, I mean, you need to be able to get it in the back. Sometimes you need to be able to get out the back. You know?
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like it's fairly self-explanatory.
Sometimes you need to sneak out.
Yeah.
Wants to know what you're doing.
I see. We have to get them all in front of the same place. And then, now that that's done, oh, guess what? Guess what we're gonna do next?
What are you gonna do now?
The building falls over the real bandits. Interesting. So yeah, we did it. We beat the real bandits. The gang's
real
knocked
bandits
out.
of New
You can
Jersey.
arrest them now if you want. Get all the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in jail. That's the Potemkin gang. Pushed a jail over on him. What? Never mind. Why were they hanging out in just like a definitely real jail? That's what I want to know, you know?
They're not very smart.
There's also the Gherkin brothers. Attempted sale of human flesh for consumption at the old abandoned pickle factory. Okay. more importantly, stream's getting close to finishing time. More importantly, I want to go back to the old mission. I want to see what I can do there, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Yes. So wait, wasn't there something else? The Dave Yard, I think there was a... Yeah, the Dave Yard had a skeleton encounter. I'm gonna go do that first, actually. I'm interested. Oh wait, no, that wasn't at the Dave Yard. That was somewhere else. It was like... I actually don't remember, like, at all. You know what I should do, though? Regardless of anything, I should go back to Button Willow's store. Ooh, Snake Pit Mine. We'll go there later. Because now we definitely have enough meat to get this and this. Let's see. Neat. That's all sorts of things that we just got now. We can get that hammer. Now that we have that hammer, I actually want to go back to to Cavern Canyon. 3 bandits pushing out a large thing of TNT. Found like a barrel of TNT it got there. Appears a bit elderly though. Well, when TNT gets old, the nitroglycerin starts to sweat out of it. So I'd recommend you get to your destination as quick as you can. Maybe take a shortcut over that rocky and bumpy trail over there.
All the nitroglycerin starts leaking out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
It gets too sweaty.
This is a well-known phenomenon.
Leaky bombs.
Didn't they teach you this in school, Raven?
No?
See, that's the problem with American public education. They don't even tell you about nitroglycerin leaks.
The store has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked to it says, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider." It isn't even science, so you can hardly be expected to take it seriously. Should I fight the giant spider? Do you think that sounds fun?
Go for it.
I'm basically invincible, so. The tunnel behind this opening goes straight up. There's no way to get through it unless you're a huge spider. So I guess if I was a huge spider, maybe I could go through there. Let me think. Now what, though? But yeah, I still wanted to do that thing. Where were the skull pile? Or was that one skull pile? It wasn't in the Dave Yard. It wasn't. That's not where you find a skull pile as high quality as that. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is at the mission. Maybe the old mission has secrets beyond what you could ever conceive of. Oh yeah, here it is. Time to fight. Alright. You know how it is. You know how it is
You know
these
how
days,
it
right?
is. You know how it is.
Oh wow. So the bone saw instantly destroys any skeleton type enemy.
Nice.
That's good. Also, wow, I
You're
guess my
good.
mysticality is high enough that those attacks just don't do anything. That's also really good.
You're also really good.
This is fun. Good game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this hot turn-based combat. You know, honestly, what's there to not like?
Not a
Nothing.
lot.
Not a lot. I agree with you. I got muscle level 6, I got some skull chips and a handful of loose teeth. More intriguingly, what I can also do is I can go in here. I can fight these enemies again. You remember these? I've got enough of all my stats to fucking
everything.
to knock them all out. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
For example, right now I can say with complete confidence that you're not saying any.
Yep. This is correct.
I agree with that. Okay, let's see. So we do that. We can deal 12 cold damage to all enemies, or we can deal 26 hot damage to a single. Yeah, we'll do this. This is what we call a bean spell. You do it in order to make beans happen.
Cast it for instant beam.
Oh yeah, these attacks don't even do anything now. This is wild.
Nice.
Yeah, this is way easier now. As in, it's literally impossible to lose now. I like that the pelvis still, like, it always just doesn't do anything.
What doesn't do anything?
The pelvis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, pelvises are incapable of action, last I checked. I've never seen a pelvis do anything. Have you? Without the aid of other body parts?
Yeah, I guess that's the joke. It's just that the pelvis is also floating there, which is a bit, you know, like it makes sense conceptually.
It's not really floating there, you see, it only appears to be.
No, it is.
No, it's not, it only appears.
Okay. I mean, I'll take your word for it, I guess.
It's a mere illusion.
I gotta beat the shit out of this fucking pelvis. Moxie level 6. We got Santa Cordada's skull and Santa Cordada's ring. Let's do mysticality and speed. I think having the more balanced ring is better. Okay, now we gotta check out Mr. Definitely the Pope guy. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Oh god, there's music in the background. Yeah, this is now extremely easy. In fact, since these are all skeletons, I believe Alice can literally just kill them.
Nice.
Because, like...
That's cool that she has, like, an undead killer ability.
Yeah.
She seems like she's, like, sort of a cleric character. You know?
Got the Pope's pelvis, we got a fake
She
Pope
hates
hat.
undead and, like, heals.
Alice is stronger now because she apparently needed to be. It's a Moxie-based hat though, so we don't really need it. Jeez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. The skeleton inside has huge bones. Then we wake him up. Oh, that's a big skeleton. Look at that guy. He's Saint Beefin.
Saint Beefin.
I love this guy.
Okay, oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, and I didn't even need to do that because I can just do this part. But it's like literally, once you get Bonesaw, these fights are just, you win them now.
They just end.
The Mysticality one is the only one that could potentially have, like, issues. Ooh, St. Beefus's thigh. I guess that's like a... Yeah, that's a fucking, like, sword. Increases your HP and also gives you +2 muscle. In addition to doing 9 to 11 damage, that's a really good weapon. Fucked up. Alright, well that's all of those guys dead.
Have you been able to find any like mysticality weapons yet?
What do you mean?
They wouldn't actually literally use your mysticality in the original game, but like they would like boost your mysticality related stats. Like they'd be weaker than other weapons, really, but they'd like boost your mysticality.
I mean, the only weapons I've really found up to this point have been weapons like that are just regular weapons. This is the first one I've found that boosts anything really.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's like clearly a muscle class item, you know, like.
Yeah, of course, but like also.
Well, I mean, yeah, not that you shouldn't use it. You know, not that it can't be still useful, but like that would be especially good for you if you had like, if you were like a
really huge finger bone to its reliquary. We did it. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but can I give you this old censer? We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. We have the it's a censored out censer. It's a. Do you get it?
Oh yes. It's very good because it's sort of a pun.
It goes in your offhand and increases your mysticality by 3. Is that better than +3 spell damage?
I think so, yeah. Well, I'm actually not sure because I don't know how the damage is calculated. Like, I actually have no idea in the original game or this. Spell damage is like less wide-ranging at the very least, you know. Like Mysticality does more than just spell damage, but Mysticality does affect your spell damage.
Yeah. I equipped it. Let's see. So we got the abandoned. Let's check out Snake Pit Mine before we go. You ride a horse, don't you? But these are cart horses. I for the love. We did it. They let him back to dirt water on a rope. I wonder if Alice has any ideas about stuff from forgetting. Okay, yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's check out the Snake Pit Mine. And I think that'll be about it for today. Yeah. Ooh, a translucent bandit.
Translucent bandit.
Let's kill him in one hit.
Is this the Ghost Rider again?
Yeah, it's the Ghost Rider again, like in the Nicolas Cage film.
From the Nick Cage classic.
Ooh, yes. We got a ghost cowboy hat out of that.
Yeah, it's the Ghost Rider from the Nick Cage
classic. Mysticality. Is there a way to get these stupid the skins off of the hats? Because like that would be a better hat than the one I'm wearing right now.
Like the barely enchanted hat, probably.
What? But that's the hat I started with, Julia.
Oh.
I changed my hat out a while ago. No, the question I have is, there's a snakeskin hat band which gives +3 to all stats based on the hat. However, this Ghost Cowboy hat has better mysticality by default. Do you know if there's any way to remove the headband there? Or the hat band, rather?
There probably isn't. Oh, I don't know though. Like hat bands were not a thing in the original. They were just hats.
Yeah, I mean, stuff works. Okay, then. Yeah, I want to tell you about this mining stuff. It's this machine, it's automatic pyrite presser. This thing is used to extract magnetic rock and then bifurcate it. This third machine, well, it's a bit-luminous jackrock crusher. It converts sulfur into adulterated kerf. Isn't that interesting? You got a perk, Mindsplainer.
That's a really good perk.
That's a good. Let's see what it does. You'll gain XP when you interact with mining. You're a real expert. You sure do think you know a lot about mining. God. What's the deal with this though? Ooh, we can mine the meat vein. And anything relating to mining now gives us experience. Oh yeah, I love the unrefined meat nugget description, which is just sell it. Like when in the part where it would say what it does.
Yeah, you just sell it.
Alright, what's in Snake Pit Mine though? Is that a snake? Pull it out and punch it. Fuck him up, coal snake, bitch.
Fuck.
I can just kill him one hit with this. So let's go. Do a bit of a slash and a pump and a punch. And then get a coal snake skin. That's +3 Moxie. I had one of those. Another 9 refined meat nugget. Ooh, there's a smoking snake. Look at him, he's smoking.
Oh,
It's got hot resistance.
Aha, Jim Carrey.
There is smoking.
And I did it. Still killed him in one hit though. Thermos of spiked coffee, a sulfur match. Neat. Ooh, a 10 full of snake eggs. Yeah. Yeah, get ready for this shit. You don't even know what's coming. I did it. Oh, and I guess I could have just gotten this pickaxe here, huh? Okay. Well, that was that mine, I guess. Yeah, what else is even going on here? What other sorts of things do we got? I think that's basically it. And I think we're basically pushing the amount of time that I've been playing this and doing stuff in it.
Yeah.
So I genuinely really like this. I like don't want to stop playing it, you know?
Yeah,
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good game.
Also, it's one of those games that kind of just like constantly gives you stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original's just like that.
Oh, I can charge the Gulch Goblin Wrestler a rustling tax. So, you know, there's that. Yep. Yes, sirree. That sure is a wrestling tax.
It sure is a wrestling tax.
All right. Yes, sirree.
He doggy.
Yay, doggy.
Yeah, doggy.
You know how it is these days.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Little dog, little doggy.
Okay, well, yeah, that's that.
Yeah. That was. It sure was a list of loathing.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. So
maybe the loathing was the Wests we were along the way.
doesn't mean anything.
Sorry.
Doesn't mean anything. You just made that up. That's a bad
The
joke.
loathing was the Wests we wear.
Means nothing. Means absolutely nothing. How dare you? I gotta like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle doing a cowboy accent for a while. But anyway.
Cowboy has been thrust upon me.
Anyway, yeah. So everyone watching this, it's plug time. Julia, say your YouTube channel.
I've got a YouTube channel which is Julia Sudo, and I also have a Twitter which is also Julia Sudo. But I don't use either that much. I might use my Twitter more in the future. Let's see.
Raven.
I'm Bran, /Raven. I have a Twitter at Sentai Person, as well as a Patreon at Bran SP, and I Twitch it. I also do Twitch streams occasionally. I've done it literally once at Bran Sentai Person.
Yes. And yeah, I'm Jazz. My Twitter is at Pyrotastic. I co-host a stream every Friday on Fighting Polygon Team on Twitch. It's every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we play fighting games decided on random. This week we're not having the stream because my co-host Sam is having troubles with their computer. But it will be going on next week. Also, I have commissions, and it is in my pinned tweet on Twitter. Please commission me.
Okay.
Please.
Hello.
Please.
Hey. I'm here too. I'm Lexi. You should watch my other streams. They're on other days of the week. On Saturdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Thursdays we do more of these ones with random stuff. On Saturdays we do like the party streams, play party games, Mario Party, Super Smash Brothers. You get the idea. And
I've never played Super Smash Brothers thus far.
I know. I was mostly just saying it to make a joke about Smash being a party game.
Wow.
Anyway, the point is that we do that. And then on Tuesdays, it's long play streams, and I'm playing Pokemon Uranium on those, so you can watch those if you want. They're all at 5 p.m. EST. Also, check out my Twitter. I have a Twitter at Extra Message on Twitter. I also have a YouTube channel at LextraYT. Got a Patreon at Extra Message, so you know that's there if you want to give me money, help me pay my bills. Also have a Ko-fi for one-time donations, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't want to do any of that stuff, I'd appreciate if you threw me a follow. I'm literally one follow away from affiliate status right now. It's kind of wild. And yeah, that's the that's the things. Also support bail funds, you know, the usual stuff. 8cap. Fucking go tear down your local Confederate statue and start an autonomous zone.
Oh yeah.
And I can't stop all of us at once. Now, the that's the end. That's the end of the stream.
Minecraft Gamer 69.
Okay.
Signing off.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know, bye.